Yeah. Hey guys, Jipzy here, and well, today we are going to learn how to do a lot of stuff, really. Not a lot of stuff. Gonna do three things. Gonna teach you how to kind of zoom in while zooming in. So it's like, yeah, like that, pretty much. And then you see this in a lot of edits. Kind of comes in, shoots, and it goes out. I'll just render this quickly. So yeah, and the other thing we're gonna do is kind of get into color corrections, and well, yeah, we have no sound in that. Like, yeah, it's hard to explain. I'll teach you that in a second. Okay, well, first off, I will delete this, and I will keep these in here. Okay, so first off, drag your clip just into here. Should be good. Doesn't matter what the frame rate is. I recommend good quality. Make sure the clip is 1280 by 720, or that good stuff. Alright, so first off, what you want to do is download a black scope, and that looks like this. You just drag it on, and you can drag it straight in here. Doesn't matter, either one works fine. Okay, so it looks like that. Pretty much someone's just masked out the middle and left you with this, and if you just increase the scale and stuff, then yeah, you pretty much get the idea. Okay, so start off, put that back to normal, and we want to go to about where he comes in, shoots. Yeah, so we want it about there. So first off, you have to get to the scale, so click on your layer, the black scope layer, press S, which brings up scale, hit a keyframe, and then, okay, well, this time we're going to go down and go to about where he starts to zoom in, a bit before it, and we will change this, oh, not that way, this way, to about 250. It doesn't matter, as long as you can't see it. And, well, yeah, that's pretty much it for this. It just comes in nicely, and boom. Okay, so after that, it's just there, alright? So you want to go back to the little keyframe. To snap lock onto things, you hold shift and move your little cursor and this line. Don't really know what it's called. Okay, so go to next frame, and you don't really want it to come out because it looks really dirty. So you just want to go straight to do anything as long as it's one frame. You can't see it at all. Kind of just goes away, and well, yeah, that's pretty much it. And well, once you do this, if you have a feed and you want to keep going with it, you can highlight these keyframes here, press Command C, which will copy it, and then okay, you want to find where he shoots. So it's about there. Good enough. And press Control V and move it so this second keyframe is in line with that and doesn't want to do it for me. Alright, there it is. So it's like, yeah, boom. So once you do it once, don't really have to do it again. Yeah, so this looks pretty sick. I haven't used it yet in edit, but yeah, I like it. And now we are going to learn how to do the little thing. Yeah, I can't explain it, but good enough. Yeah, well, you want to go to Effects and Presets and look up Optics Compensation, and you just want to drag that onto the pretty nice, or the layer that you want, the clip. Get rid of that. And what you want to do is go to the frame before this and keyframe it. Put it up to about, I put it on about 90. Do whatever you want, whatever looks best for you. I prefer this. And see how it kind of goes back and it looks really dodgy. And yeah, I hate that. So I don't think anyone would use that. So you want to go reverse lens distortion. I've kind of cut that off, but yeah, it's there. And what that does is it just turns it around from that to that. Alright, so you want to go back here, and okay, you can't do this in here. Well, you can, but I like doing it here. So you just press on your layer and press U, and it brings up all your effects. So while you're here, drag it back to about a second, and put this down back to 0. So it'll come in. Oh, okay, that looks a bit dodgy. We'll just turn this up a bit. Okay, so you want it heaps. So you just do that. Then you go to about 2 frames till he's shot the frame after he shoots and put it back down to 0. Okay, so he kind of just comes in, yeah, boom. So this looks a bit dodgy, really. So what you want to do is I'll upload this and put the link in the description. It is from Factory's editing pack, and it's just a couple of gun sounds, and yeah, they're pretty sweet. So I think it's still my downloads. Here it is, and the file will be called something like that. Boom reverse. Sounds like that. Okay, so you want to do is, we can just preview this, preview the audio, see where it is. So yeah, this goes for about a second. Starts about there. So to trim it, Option or Alt, start bracket, and start bracket again is that one, and end bracket is that. Just getting that into everyone's heads. And really, you just want to go from there. And what does this look like? So we'll just trim it there. Move this to that, and then go suck up, and then boom. Okay, so we'll just preview this little thing. And it should look something like this. Doesn't sound the nicest, so just put it down to about -15, and we'll play that in. Too much. Okay. Oh my god, I'm screwing up. Alright. So that's pretty nice, and then what you want to do after that is I'll just put all this stuff in a big folder, or not a big folder, little folder. It would just be the black scope, boom reverse, and I'll just put a intervention fire in there as well. If you already have Factory's editing pack, then you should have most of this stuff. I think you get all of it. I'm not sure about black scope, but yeah, it's not that hard. This isn't hard at all, and we'll just see where the gunshot is in this. This isn't really what I need to watch it. Oh, what's this? Okay, so go to where he shoots, go here, then boom. And now that we've done all of that, the only thing we have left to do is add some color correction, and this will look pretty nice. Okay, so what you want to do, I don't know what everyone else does, but I just right click here, new, adjustment layer. Oh, of course everyone uses an adjustment layer, it's just, I don't know what everyone else does to get an adjustment layer. So you're going to need magic bullet looks. You can do it without magic bullet looks. You can just go into these color corrections and play around with like curves and stuff. Still works. It's alright. I don't really like it. So it just changes around the brightness and contrast, and not that good. It's right if you just want to do a quick job. Turn around all the other stuff. I don't like it at all. So just look up looks, should be under that, and drag it onto your adjustment layer and press edit. And this will go really slow now because they just use up a lot of RAM on your computer and it's just not nice. But what you want to do is wait for this to load and TGM viruses and pack, and just go through. That looks pretty nice. Okay, so you see all this stuff will come up. You don't have to download all this stuff. You can just do whatever you want, really. This is lagging a lot because I'm recording. But so this is what it will look like if it decides to not be a poo. Okay, so that's done. This looks really dodgy. Alright, so what you want to do? I'll be releasing an editing pack soon with all the stuff I've gotten over the past like 4 months. Anything before that's kind of just outdated now and doesn't look good anymore. But you'll just have to download some color corrections, or you could do whatever you want. But I picked a bad spot to put that. Okay, so yeah, my computer's really lagging. We can work with this. What you want to do is just play around with all this stuff. You don't really have to change much. Going back. What you might want to do is just go through what you have and find what would be making the worst thing. Turn saturation down to about that. Okay, and the diffusion, this usually screws it up a bit. You just got to change all these around till you get what you want. Not too hard, pretty easy. You just have to. Yeah, I like to just play around with my stuff. You don't have to do this. You can just use whatever they have. Okay, do not do that. That is way too much now. So yeah, if you don't like anything, just play around with it. I'll be releasing an editing pack soon, so you can just wait for that, or you can just go and download some other people's, because Well, yeah, it's a bit easier, but you can wait. Um, I might actually put a couple into the file. Um, so I will do that. Just look in the description, and I'll just render this out and show you final thing. Alright, so pretty much this is still simple. I'm starting off simple in my tutorials and just kind of building out and building out, and well, yeah, if you just keep watching, you'll soon be good at editing. But yeah, I'm not saying I'm good, because I'm not, but you'll become better than me easily, because I'm really bad. Not really bad, just kind of bad. Um, so what you want to do in all your edits is kind of like keep everything flowed, and don't go all hard out and over edit everything you do. Doesn't really look that good. I prefer like creative stuff and chill edits. That's just my opinion. You may have a very different opinion, but yeah. So once you have added color correction, it does take a while to preview stuff. Oh, and I accidentally previewed it. And is it making me start again? No. Okay. So yeah, if you're really new to After Effects, well, first what you want to actually learn is like all the basics. So stuff like just your composition settings, how to kind of set them up to give you what you want. Render settings is another big one, and I'll do that in my next video. I'll just make a whole video on that, really short one, kind of just telling you how to get lowest video file and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I enjoy making these. If you hate them, then tell me, and I'll stop for you. Now, if I get good feedback, then I'll keep going. And oh, it's playing. Oh, I just realized I used a intervention gun sound. Okay, so everyone else will be using intervention, so I'll just put the intervention in. But yeah, my mistake. That's all editing is, just trial and error. Yeah, so that looks pretty good. Covered 3 things in one video. Pretty simple. All right. Thanks, guys. Remember to leave feedback, and make sure you subscribe and or like the video. Either one, I don't mind. Just try and help me out. Yeah, thanks.